Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to thank all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our old subscribers for returning. What's up, y'all? So this is gonna be our daily reading for August 7th. Let's get into it. So the first cards that will be pulled would be for your energy. Let's see what's going on. King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups, okay, the Death card, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, let's just take a moment. Let's just look at these, okay? Let's just look at this. Y'all see that? Okay. Yeah, don't let me get too happy, right? Let's get into it. So we have the King of Cups. I feel like with the King of Cups, for some of you, this is opening up to love. Some of you could be opening up to new love. So, I feel like for some of you, this is you actually figuring out what you truly want when it comes to love. For others of you, this is you setting boundaries of how much you give when it comes to either someone coming into you with this love. I feel like you're guarded a little bit because it's not that this person played with your emotions, but this person kind of tweak them a little bit, right? To say tweak is kind of like an understatement. It's not that they put you on the back burner, but it's kind of that same situation, right? I feel like for some of you, this person is someone you truly admire, someone you truly adore, but when you try to either give your cup of love, which would be kind of like the Four of Cups, this person kind of turned it down. So now you're in an energy of feeling guarded, feeling like your feelings and emotions were kind of attacked when you were trying to give this love. And for some of you, I do feel like, yes, that is true. You have the right to feel that way. But also you're understanding that it wasn't so much that your love was attacked. It was so much that this person wasn't ready to give you love. And it could have been because they were coming out of a situation which was like a karmic situation. It could have been a third party energy lingering around. And I feel like that's why you were kind of cut when it came to them loving you, you loving them. Like they could have expressed their love a little bit, but it was kind of like you had to read their mind, or it was kind of beating around the bush, right? So now you come back in this masculine form of King of Cups, which is kind of being guarded, but at the same time, like not showing that you actually got that love, but it's you waiting to see what this person's going to do first. And it's not to say that you're playing a game, but you want to make sure when you actually put this energy out to this person that they're not going to do what they did last time. I don't feel like they're going to do that. I feel like they're going to come and prove to you that they actually love you as much as you love them. But now it's actually going to this balance of give and take. Which brings us into the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this is someone coming back from the past, ready to offer you what you offered them in the beginning, right? For others of you, this is someone new coming into you, offering this love to you. Now, with you having the Six of Cups, if this is someone new for you, I feel like this person, whoever this person is that's coming into you, you feel warm, you feel welcome around them, even if you only known them for a few days. And I feel like that energy that you're feeling is like a past energy, and you have every right to feel that because this love is a past energy. It's a past life energy, okay? So that's kind of the reason why when you're with this person or you're around this person or when you talk to them, you feel that security of knowing them. Okay, we go into the Death card and the Six of Swords, right? So the Six of Swords is movement. The Death card is a new beginning. Someone coming towards you with this new beginning. But not only is someone coming towards you with this new beginning, this is you moving into your own new beginning. And it's not to say that this person isn't a part of it, but this is you kind of breaking down those barriers, and it's kind of like you're tunnel digging to find out why you feel certain ways for some of you. I feel like some of you are actually going through this mental conflict. And the mental conflict is wondering if you offer this couple love again, will someone accept it? Will it move forward? And it could be because something you did, or you feel like something you said or something you done is why this isn't coming together. But I really don't feel like that's what it is. This person loves you regardless, okay? This person is going through some things, and they're clearing things up so they can come into this new beginning with you. Let's go into your blockages. I feel like for some of you also, this Death card is the new beginning into a new life, into a new home. Again, for some of you, this is a new relationship type of situation that's coming towards you. Okay. So you have the Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me. Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. The Page of Swords. Okay. So some of you, with the Ten of Pentacles, you want something like as far as your family to take off. You could be wanting your family to get together and do things, but I feel like for some reason, every time this situation come about, something always happens, or someone tries to ruin what you try to set forth. Also, for some of you, you had to Eight of Cups, some family members. It could have been some friends too, but this is you like looking back on who you had to get rid of, and it's kind of like you're regretting it in a way, but at the same time you're not regretting because the things that came out about this situation weren't pleasant at all. Someone could have been either, I feel like someone was taking your money. I do not know who I'm picking up on, but I feel like someone was taking your money. They were using you for your money. They could have been going into your personal account. But now that you figured out, like, I feel like you've seen some bank statements or something. Something was shown to you, and it wasn't just like someone verbally saying this to you. This was you actually seeing hard copies of what they were doing. And, you know, you're just looking back on, like, how could you be so naive? For others of you, if this is not about that type of situation, again, you're looking back on how could you be so naive in the old situations that you used to deal with, old people you used to deal with. You could be reflecting back on your past relationships. Again, I feel like for some of you, this is you going back into your childhood, reflecting back on how this could have changed, how that could have been, and why wasn't this that way, right? The blockage you have, that's the Page of Swords, is not being able to speak up. I feel like the Page of Swords is feeling fearful into voicing your opinions. It could be a thing of respect for elders. I feel like for some of you, you kind of want to tell your parents something, or it's someone that's older than you. You want to say something, and you're having this blockage of speaking up, or they're doing something that you don't like, and you're having this blockage of speaking up, telling them like, look, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I don't like that. No, I can't do that. And then for some of you, I feel like you're stretching yourself too thin. You're always catering to other people's needs and wants, and it's a blockage because you're not realizing that you need time to yourself. You need time to rest. You're doing too much. You're spread too thin. And we all know when you get spread too thin, what happens? The divine gonna stop you one way or another. Either you listen to them telling you to stop, or they're gonna stop you, okay? Somebody could be getting a new car too. Someone definitely could be getting a new car because you got a death card with the Six of Swords here. So, excuse me, I'm going back and forth. But when I get it, I bring it up. Someone's getting a new car to move forward. That could be why you have the Page of Pentacles here too. I feel like this card could be either red, black, or I don't know, maybe a burnt orange or something like that. But whatever it is, you're going to get a new car, or you're working hard to get a new car. You could be purchasing a car from somebody you know from the past. That could be why the Six of Cups is here with all that too. But, yeah. The blockage is you not speaking up for yourself. The blockage is kind of like we said last time, y'all. You're watering down what you truly want, what you truly want to do, because you feel like you're disappointing someone that's around you. It could be disappointing someone that's in your family, because either they like speak of you highly and you feel like you haven't quite met that criteria of where and how they speak of you. And it could be this person telling everyone like your business. I feel like they're not really, they don't know that they're actually hurting you by doing that. Some of them are doing it maliciously, but for the ones that this person don't know, like they're telling your business, I feel like you're going to get the voice and speaking up on that, because that is definitely a blockage for you. And you're trying to figure out how to go about it. But if you don't figure out a good way, I'm telling you guys, exactly what I see, someone is going to erupt and your mouth is going to flow. It's going to hurt a few feelings, okay? Let's go into the action that's either you're taking or the action that's coming towards you. Five of Swords. Somebody, you know, we try to get out of this energy so bad. There's always a hater in the bunch, right? There's always somebody that want what you got or want what you're trying to go for. And they never cease to stop. They never cease to let you have your moment. And I feel like, again, this could be somebody in your family. Like, they never cease to let you have your moment. They never want to see you happy. And you could have woken up to this and seen that they were doing that, because we do have a family card here. But whoever it is, they're trying to sabotage what you're doing. Like, somehow, some way, they're going to try to sabotage it. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to people who are jumping on board to what you're doing and they haven't been there before, okay? I feel like you guys are very aware of this, so I don't feel like this is a blockage, because it's not over here for one for the blockage, but it is action that's being taken towards you, okay? The next card you have is the Ace of Wands. So you firmly sitting in yourself. For one, this is you speaking of your truths. Not only are you speaking of your truths, but you're speaking of truths to help other people so you can move forward. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to be taking action into whatever you want. Somebody could be starting a business here. I see plans. of a business coming together. Maybe it hasn't started quite yet, but you're getting the idea to start a business. It's like you're getting help from other people that are divinely guided to you. Networking. You have the Ten of Swords. So we come back into reflecting on the things we have to let go, the people who've hurt us. And again, with this Five of Swords being here, I feel like this person is throwing up, like, back at you the things you've went through, the things you've conquered, and they're just kind of like still poking at it, right? And what I see is like, you kind of, it's not that you're letting them do it, but you're just ignoring them. I feel like eventually you're going to put them in their place. And they're going to be like, oh, I didn't know that I was doing that to you. If I was doing it, I was doing it because I love you. Like, it's going to be that type of energy, that type of person, okay? The next card you have is the Nine of Swords. So you go from the 10 to the 9 and probably back to the 10, okay? This is you being in your hair. This is you looking at the plans that you're making. And now it's like you're trying to regroup your plans. You're trying to go back and redo your plans. And I feel like this time when you go back and redo it, it's going to be perfect. Somebody here is a perfectionist, okay? So you're in your head for one because you feel like you haven't quite succeeded as much as you wanted to in life so far. Remember, no matter how old you get, things still can come, right? So I feel like don't bash yourself too much because you're at where you're at in life for a reason and you're right in the place you need to be. The next card you have is the Star card. Things are coming to you from the divine. So just have a moment, sit back. I feel like this is kind of overwhelming you because now things are starting to move forward. Things probably that you thought, were dead and gone, withered away, are coming back and they're starting to move for you. And it's making you feel like it's moving too fast. But I feel like if you sit back, if you meditate a little more, you're making changes for the best. And again, like I just said, it's going to take some time for you to get used to it. So let's go on to the next card. You got the Six of Pentacles. This is divine helping you balance out your life, helping you understand which way you're going and how much is balancing you to go in this direction. For some of you, this is, you still have to cut a few people out your life for you to have balance. But also for some of you, now you're giving back to the universe. Now you're giving back to the community. So this is a great thing for you. This is something that you always wanted to do, which is awesome, right? You have the Judgment card. You're looking back on the things you've went through, the things that, was a little shaky at times, right? This is you reminiscing back when you were in the worstest point in your life, right? I feel like for some of you, you're realizing that it was some things that you could have took a leap of faith into and you didn't. I feel like for some of you also, those things are coming full circle. Take what resonates, y'all, and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. Whichever, flip it if it's a different situation when it comes to love too. But I feel like for some of you, you're reminiscing on the things you used to do. It's like you're kind of, how they say, if something happens, you're not going to laugh right now, but a few minutes, or not even minutes, let me change that. A few hours or a few days, a few weeks, a few months down the line, then you're going to laugh at what you did, right? So that's kind of what you're doing. You like, I was stupid to do that, but that's back in the day, you feel me? Like, that's back then, right? Next card you have is the Fool card. So this is you taking a leap of faith into this new beginning. Whatever it is for you, you're ready to go with the unknown. It's like you are blindfolded, but blindfolded in the best way possible, because if you lift up the blindfold, you can see where you're going. You just choosing to have a blindfold on. That's kind of like what that is. Let's go into your thought process. I feel like your thought process is just going to be like moving forward, period. Letting things happen. Just enjoying life. Because that's where we're at this point. We just want to enjoy life. We want to take what's ours and biggity, biggity, bounce. Biggity, biggity, bounce. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords. Again, I said it. We taking what's ours and biggity, biggity, bounce. Biggity, biggity, bounce. Hey. But this is no longer wanting to sit in situations that ain't about nothing. No longer wanting to allow people who tear us away from our goals, from our dreams, from our desires to sit there and plant their seeds of negativity. Here we go. Seven of Cups. They're planting their seeds of negativity. I feel like this is you no longer lying to yourself about what you can and what you can't do. Because you've already proven to yourself that you can do the unimaginable as long as you put your mind to it. You can get yourself out of anything you desire as long as you put your mind to doing it. For some of you, this is... Okay. Now we're going to switch roles because y'all know I like to get real with y'all. For some of y'all, somebody who you talking to has multiple options, okay? It's like they play in the field, and not saying they're not changing and all that. I don't know for sure because this is a general message. Somebody got options, okay? And 1 minute they over here, next minute they over there. 1 minute they over here, next minute they over there. That cup that they're trying to give you is empty because they're everywhere, okay? And that's just being honest with you. I feel like for some of you, you're gonna walk away. It's like you're gonna get some information. You're gonna find out that they're actually spreading that love, okay? They spreading it real wide and open, okay? Either you're gonna bump into the person they're spreading it with, or somehow you're going to find this out. It could be a family member that tells you that see them with someone and they supposed to be with you. You know, whatever that hook lie is, okay? But this is you having the strength to walk away. This is you no longer wanting to be treated like that. As soon as you walk away, somebody else coming in. And trust me, they've been through what you've been through. So they ain't on that. They on making a family, building a life. They ain't on all that extraness, okay? The next card you have is the Emperor. I told you. They ain't on it. This your thought. You want to be with someone who is that masculine feeling. It could be because, you know, you are in separation. You want somebody to cuddle up on, love up on you. And you want them to have that good masculine touch. Flip it, vice versa. Y'all know what I mean. If it ain't a man, it's a woman. Boom, boom, boom. But you want somebody to be able to come in. And it's not so much as take control, but take control in that good, loving way. But at the same time, build with you, okay? The next card you have is the King of Wands. I told y'all. So you got an Emperor here that's about their business. And then you got a King of Wands that's holding that pole and they spreading it, okay? They bust it wide open, I guess. We can say that. So let's go into your outcome, right? Because I feel like for some of you, that has nothing to do with you. Okay? This Emperor and the King of Wands is your Emperor taking control, taking action, no longer staying stuck, staying stagnant. So they about theirs. And I feel like this person, when the action gets started, it comes in fast, and it catches you off guard, for one. For two, it takes you out of that mind state of being in your head. It takes you out of not having clarity, not knowing what's going on. This person is coming to you with information. And most of the information is good, most of it ain't. But it's up to you if you gonna stay or if you gonna biggity bounce. I mean, I feel like the information that they coming with is to let you know what's truly going on. They're open. They don't want to shy down because they know at the end of the day, you are who they're looking for. You are who they want. They don't want nobody else but you. Hey, yo, that remind me of Trey Songz song, right? I don't want nobody else but you. Ooh, ah, ah. Nobody else but you. Ooh, ah, ah. So, in your outcome, we got the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Empress, we got the Page of Wands, and we got the Eight of Wands. What? Okay. This new cycle beginning, the world spinning in your favor. You sitting on your throne looking pretty. Somebody carrying on with their gosh darn it plans that's been sitting here for a minute, right? Because y'all know me. I'm getting a little testy at this point. No, but they're sitting here and they're like, look, I mean, it's like now or never. I got the sign. I'm going with the sign. Let's do it. And the divine like, okay, we with you. Let's bust it down. Let's do it. Not bust it down, but, you know, I don't think the divine be like, let's bust it down. I think they be like, okay, come on, let's move forward. You know how you got that one teacher type of voice? I think that's how the divine be talking, you know? When it comes to that type of situation. Let's get an oracle. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, everyone, please make sure your bell notifications are turned on. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, I mean, like, what you waiting for? What you doing? What are you doing? So, we have, I choose to learn through love. You better. Okay? We have, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feeling live below the triggers. There you go. There you go. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.